A new victim comes forward claiming she was drugged and robbed within blocks of where police say two other women were attacked by strangers just this month. This third potential attack happened on the 4th of July in Pacific Beach.
Well, the woman shared her warning for other women with Team 10 investigator Allison Ash.
I was only at the bar for 10, possibly 15 minutes, and from what my boyfriend told me, I didn't even finish my drink.
She didn't want us to show her face or reveal her name, but she did want us to share her story. Just before dark on the 4th of July inside a bar in PB.
I remember going to the bathroom and nothing after that.
When she didn't return, her boyfriend went looking for her. She was nowhere to be found. Over the next 4 hours, he reached out to police and finally her mother, who launched a frantic search.
4 hours later and 4 blocks away, she finally came to, leaning against this trash can. Some passersby offered to help her, but she was sobbing hysterically.
Her wallet gone, and she'd left her phone with her boyfriend. A stranger helped her call her mom.
I couldn't really talk. When my mom got me, they had to carry me to the car.
But you were hurt.
I hope not, I don't think so.
The woman, who's only 22, was out of it the next day too, which seemed odd because even though she'd been to 2 bars, she said she'd only had 1 mixed drink and a couple sips of beer.
It wasn't a hangover. I knew, just my brain wasn't functioning, nothing. It was just way different than a hangover.
A police officer told her mom it's possible her daughter had been drugged. Knowing that triggered nightmares.
Just being kidnapped or raped or...
They wake up the next day, they have no memory of what happened, and so that's why they don't report it.
Tracy Arlington teaches self-defense classes. She says she's seeing more women who claim they too were slipped date rape drugs.
It's frightening. Typically, you're unconscious for around 4 to 6 hours, depending on the dosage and your body weight. But I've had victims tell me, most of the time, what I hear is I was sick for days.
Arlington says women need to watch out for one another. Never be alone in a bar. And if you wake up the next morning and have even the slightest concern you were drugged and attacked, take action.
Going to a hospital and having your blood drawn or even having a rape kit done is empowering for the victim, but it could save the next girl down the road.
You're going out and you're going out to party and drink, but that also inhibits your being able to notice the little things, and the little things is what I didn't notice, and then it had big consequences.
I checked with San Diego police, and right now there is no evidence what happened to her is linked to the other 2 women who were attacked in that same general area. But I'm told that officers are now looking into it.
So what about those reports in that same area with date rape drugs?
Well, I talked to the police and the district attorney. Both of them told me there is not a spike in these cases, but they do happen. Unfortunately, the victims don't usually suspect that they've been drugged until it's way too late to be tested.
That's the problem.
Dangerous amount too, it sounds like, too, for her.
Thank you, Allison.
Thank you, Allison.